Morning, folks. How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. And no Barbie girl here. Don't you worry about that. Good to see you, folks. We're looking at all the new mods for Farming Simulator 19 today on the Farm Sim Show. New mods and mods currently in testing. Let's dive in and take a quick look. We got 11 brand new guys to take a quick look at today. Good to see you, folks. Thank you for jumping in on a Friday. It should be fairly quick today. There's, like I said, 11 new mods, but it's not really, there's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Who do we got in chat? We got Farmer Kurt, Dirk, David Williams. Good to see you guys. Brady, Hank, how you doing, guys? Hayden, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. James, Halleman, Mr. Halleman, how are you? Kathy and David, how you doing? Happy Friday to you, my friend. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, we're gonna take a look at these brand new mods quickly. There's not as much as you think. I mean, 11 new mods, it sounds like a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of them are kind of, well, similar in a sense. In fact, I just realized I missed one of them that I didn't throw in here, the Silagefork. But I think we can bypass that. I think we can bypass it, but it's a Silagefork. You can see it there. It's for front loaders. I didn't notice it. Maybe I'll double check in the store. I thought I uploaded this one. I didn't see it when I was trying to upload it now. But anyways, there you go. You got a leveler. A new Silagefork leveler for front loaders. Interesting. Maybe it's in the leveler section. That's why I missed it. Anyways, wooden building, wooden shed or medium shed, a fuel tank, the trailer with clamp, and then GlobalCompany's. We have an update to No Man's Land. If you guys were familiar with that one yesterday, that was released. That's Alien Jim's No Man's Land map. That has been updated, and it actually gets rid of, removes the ability to remove trees due to the crashing that was happening on console. So if you're already started on a No Man's Land map and it's working for you, just don't remove the trees. But just be aware there is an update for that. I haven't read through if it's going to reset the save or not. I don't know if you need to do that or not. Just be aware. Maybe go check out Alien Jim's page. I'm sure there's more information on that if you've already started a map or started the game save on No Man's Land. What else we got? GlobalCompany's. More GlobalCompany's. We got an update for GlobalCompany's as came out today. Right down here. So it just supports the new hose manure system. So if you guys were using that new the new hose system for manure, GlobalCompany's now supports that. And along with that, we have the animal stable storages, which kind of utilizes that. So it just allows you to store slurry and manure a little bit easier. But as you can see, you now have the hose system and it all works with GlobalCompany's. So if you're into GlobalCompany's and you're into that new hose storage system for the hose manure system, you have that as an option now. I think that's really an interesting mod for especially for the realism side of it. That's kind of cool. Anyways, so we're not going to talk about that stuff in on the actual testing side. As far as other brand new mods, let's take a quick look. Other things that we're not going to be looking at too in depth since we've already kind of talked about them, but we have the Cultivator height control, the Plow height control, and an update to the tool height control. So I think those are pretty self-explanatory. We did a quick video, a demonstration on them, I think in the Farm Sim show last week, maybe the week before. Anyways, it's been, yeah, they just allow you to change the height of the tool. So if you have a very rough map, you can change the height of it to specify exactly what height you want to go on. What was the update for this again? Just input controls, that's right. So just be aware there's an update for the tool height for harvesters, but there's a new one for cultivator and plow height now as well. And then of course we have a new seasons geo for Oklahoma and an update to the geo for West Poland. All right, so the rest of these new mods, so the shield, the Duplex 30, the trailer, the fuel tank, and the sheds. We'll take a quick look at those in game, shall we? Let's dive on in. Boom. All right. Turn this down just a touch. Perfect. So right in front of us, guys, this here is the Guettler Duplex 30. Interesting device. So it's like a front cultivator, front plow. Oh, welcome to David Williams. Welcome back. David Williams, thanks for becoming a member, my friend. Good to see you. Let's take a quick look in store at this bad boy here. There's not a lot of options on this. Is it disc harrower? I think it's disc harrower we find this under. Yeah, there you go. So you're going to find this in the disc harrower section, which is interesting. I didn't think this would be a disc harrower. It's more of a cultivator. Now make sure this is designed to be on the front of your tractor. As you can see, of course, the tines all face forward. So you want that to be on the front of your tractor, of course. You're going to find that in your disc harrower section. You got no options, 0 options on that. 1890. It has a width of what, 3 meters, 10 miles an hour. Pretty self-explanatory. I was wishing there'd be a couple options on it, but there's nothing. So I'll show you how it just quickly runs. It does look kind of cool when it's up and running. Lower this down. Everything moves. Yeah, it looks good. Looks cool. Anyways, that's it for that. I don't think there's anything else we need to discuss on that. Let's keep on moving on down the line. Next up, we got the fuel tank. Fuel tank. It's a fuel tank. I don't know, guys. It's a fuel tank. Let's bounce on over. We'll take a quick look. Fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank. Where did I find that again? Did I have it in miscellaneous? Can't remember where I had it. There it is. Yeah, fuel tank. Not a lot of options. Once again, oh man. In fact, we just bounce out here. I just want to see something. I noticed this before. Did they cover up a cut? Like, is there another logo underneath this? I was trying to figure out what the red was on the bottom of this. It's almost like they covered up a logo, I thought for a second, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Anyways, you're gonna find that in the miscellaneous section. It is nice to have an actual fuel tank as well, because the only other one we have is this one here, that FST 990, really, other than some of the other mods that are out there. But the base game one, it's only what, 3750. This one holds 1500 liters, so it's a bit smaller. Interesting. I thought it was bigger. Anyways, you have a choice between your rear wheel brands, from Lizard to your Nokians. All right, is it? Bring this on up. Boom. It's odd. You don't see the Nokians are beefier than the Lizards usually. Like, look at those. Those Nokians are pretty beefy. In fact, that's what we have currently on here right now. They look good. But anyways, no other options available. It's no options day, Alexander. In fact, it gets worse. I like it. I like little fuel trailers. I find that's something we're lacking, actually, to be honest with you, are ways of transporting fuel around, it seems like. And some of them don't tend to work with the off-site mods, so I'm okay when we get something simple like this. Perfect. And, well, since no options, let's move quite down the line. This, well, it could be a plow. It's considered a leveler. The Steinleiten Shield, did I get that right? Steinleiten Shield? I don't know if I'm getting that name right. But anyways, it's just considered a leveler. It's a 3-point hitch mount. Obviously, the front of your tractors. When we do level it down, let's just level this all the way down. Come on, level. Go all the way down. I mean, you could theoretically use this as a plow, I would assume. I'd like to see how it would work with the snow. Make it easy on the TP. I would like to see how this would run with snow. We'll see. So once again, you're going to find this down in your leveler section, down near the end. Old shield, 500 bones. It's cheap, which is nice. It does allow you to change the colors, but you're going to get the standard Lizard colorings. Anything you're looking for there, it's available. $600, an extra $100 for the colors. That's all there is to it. Once again, no options. Okay, let's keep on moving down the line. The Septa trailer with clamp. Nice looking trailer, a nice looking log trailer. Of course, you've got the big clamp. You got double clamp, actually. You got the clamp for the radial arm, as well as the trailer clamp to hold your logs in place. It also has some radial arms to stabilize it, stabilizer arms. When you're parked, they're kind of finicky. The default controls for me are not nice for this. It gives you two different options for, let me just hook this up so I can show it to you guys, actually. It gives you two different options for trailer attachments when you plug into it. So let me just back on up here. Oh, I don't want to drop that. I want to connect to this. I can't see anything. Let me bring the menu up. There we go. So if you're looking now up in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see I obviously have one rear attachment, but it tells me I can have another one. So I can select between those two, and you have to be selected on the second one in order to maneuver the stabilizer bars. I always get, I don't know, it is what it is. I think it's just the way I have my controls set up as well. It might be different for you. I have adjusted some of my controls for this stuff, and I find I always get confused on it. So anyways, it does work, but you just have to make sure you know what your controls are for that. I think a lot of the forestry guys will be on top of that kind of stuff, but it's not really what I'm used to using. So anyways, you've got it as an option, and then of course you have your arm and your clamp. All are actionable. They all work fine. As far as options, there's not a lot. Down to the end, further with clamp, 45 grand. You got wheel options. Now, the interesting thing with this, okay, so you have your Nokians, but you have the Trelleborg. Now, there's none of the chained options. I'm just scrolling through quickly. You'll see there Twin Forestries, AW309s, Twin Forestries. Like, there's not. I was expecting to see the chained option with these, and there is none of that available for this trailer. So, somewhat interesting. Last option, you can add a fender. If you want fenders on it, you can put fenders on it. The colors, oh, standard Lizard colorings. Boom. You change it all to green. The design color just changes the main frame, I believe. No, it's just the clamp bonk. There we go. So the actual grabbers themselves can be changed. Oh, that's a nice color right there. And then your rim colors can be changed as well. You can't change the frame coloring, unfortunately, but you can change the rest of it. So you can come up with something original there at least. But that there is it for the Septa trailer with clamp. All right. So that's all of the new implements we got, guys. Not a lot to talk about, I know. But let's quickly move along. We've got two different structures. Let's start over on the right here, the medium shed. Medium shed, it's a medium shed. It's a medium shed, guys. Yeah, it's I think it's got a little bit of detail down here at least. There's no lights, which I was looking for earlier. There's got to be lights. No lights. You've got a little bit of like a parking or like a storage space right in here, but other than that, it's just a wide open shed. I think the height should be good enough for most combines at least. You should be able to drive anything in here, but it's just a medium shed. A little extra detail having the difference in the cement on the back, or the bricks, the concrete bricks on the back here, all the way around. Nothing else to talk about. It's a medium shed. Let's see what a price was on this. I don't remember off the top of my head. Just sheds right there, 25 grand, 45 bucks a day. Decent enough. It looks nice. I like that. I'll take more of these. And then next one is a little bit different as well. Now, what is the name of this one again? I just make sure I get the right name on it. It's just the wooden building. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I'm not mispronouncing it or misstating what the name of it is. It's a bit different. So you can see here, we've got a bunch of pipes and a blower sitting down here. You've got some more stuff sitting over here. Interesting. The door you can't get into. And when I go over to this little icon here, I can bring up my menu and it's going to say mount grain loading blower. Okay, what does that do? Can I do it with my controller? I can't do it with my controller. Really? Oh, there it is. Okay, I did it. So it's connecting stuff for you automatically when you click on it. So now we have the blower, the loading blower up top. Now, if I go over here, we have another one, obviously. I can go to this one, remove grain loading blower. Okay, let's do that. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So now it's gone and it's not there over there. And I can open this one and say, okay, mount grain blower over here. And all of a sudden we have the loading side of it. So when you want to connect to it, you can only do one or the other. You can't do both, and you have to connect to it independently. I find that kind of cool. I don't think anybody's done this before. So anyways, you can remove it, you can mount them both, or mount one of them at a time. I just find that interesting. It's an interesting way of doing things. You can see we can just kind of go in. Okay, we don't want that anymore. Let's get rid of it. We want to put this one on now. Plug it in. Boom, it shows back up. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I think that's neat. It's a neat idea. I don't think anyone's done this before. Am I wrong? How much storage? Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at that. Silos? There we go. 40,000 liters. So not a lot of storage. I mean, if you take a look at the size of it as well, I mean, you're not expecting a ton. You could put a couple of these on your farm, mind you. But I just find it's kind of weird. It's too confusing for me. I just find I mean, if you want to remove stuff from the silo, you put this one out here. If you want to put stuff back into the silo, where's the other one? Get rid of that one, put this one in. You put in the blower down here. You just put it wherever you decide you need to. So you're putting stuff in the silo, you take stuff out of the silo, and then if you're just not using the silo, you can get rid of it to save a little bit of space and not have to worry about it. So I guess if you had like a really tight farm, where the roadways were going right past this, you didn't have space to put something that was permanently there, you didn't want to have something always in the way, this is not a bad option. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know, especially like it's almost like a small forestry farm. If you had a small forestry farm, I think that'd be kind of neat. Does a truck fit under it? That's a good question. So underneath over here, you're gonna need, oh man, that is tight. Like that would be there. Let's see what we got. Like what's the biggest trailer? So if you had, let's see. Okay, what would be like a decent size? The Joskin, that's a pretty big trailer. Let's try with the Joskin. Like, does that fit? I don't think that's gonna fit there, guys. There's no way. No, there's no way, but you know, I don't know. That's gonna give you some grief. So the height, yeah, the height issue, maybe you could dig down though. You could always dig down in front, right? You could go down and do some terraforming in here and go, yeah, you know what? We'll just let's just dig this down a little bit, yeah. Boom. We'll just dig down. You make a little ramp in here. That would look kind of funny. You'd have to finagle that a little bit, of course. But then all of a sudden, yeah, now I can kind of fit this in and it wouldn't be as much of a problem, right? There we go. Toss that in. There we go. Oh, it almost fits. Anyways, you get the point. It will work, but like smaller farms. I guess you're not going to use this for a big farm. Yeah, I can't see how you'd use it. It's an interesting idea. I like to see what else we could do with something along those lines. I do like the fact that you can kind of manipulate it and do what you want. I don't know. I'm cool with options. That's awesome. All right, there we go. That's it for the new mods. We've talked about the new mods. We talked about the updates. We need to talk about mods currently in testing. We've got quite a few of them, 43 in fact. What are my numbers here? 27 currently in testing for PC and 16 in testing for console. So it's dropped down just a touch, not a lot, but it has dropped down just a touch. Boom. Let's jump on over here. So just looking through the list, you can see, like I said, we have 27 in PC, 16 console. So PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, there's only the 16. But of course, everything that you see that's up in testing for PC can eventually move down into Xbox One and PlayStation 4 once they're done testing for PC. Depends on what the mod makers' wishes are on that. But not a lot of change this week. But unfortunately, we missed all the good mods the last 2 days. We've been kind of busy around here. So let's take a quick look and see what we've got. So starting off, we have that Bomet U473-2. That's right in front of you there. We got the Case IH Axial-Flow 7130 pack. This is from FS15, this pack that we have a picture of right now, actually. I think that's FS15, to be honest with you. The Conow V9, it's trailer. They do it for KSH4. We got an update coming for Geiselsberg. Got a new map, Hollandscheveld map. All square, big square fields on this one. You guys, actually, this map came out quite a while ago now, but we have an update coming for that. It has all the different canal systems that go through it. Big square fields with canals that run through them all. What did I miss here? Oh, the horse stable. We have the horse stable update coming for that. You guys already saw it. The John Deere 6M is back in testing. That's kind of curious. We'll see which one this one is. I don't know who's doing this mod. I'm not sure exactly who's coming out with a new update for the 6M. We'll see. I don't know if it, I have no other information on than what we have right here. We got a large mechanic shop coming. Might be the same one that's out there. I'm not sure. We don't have any details, like I said. The Lemken Kristall 9. We have liquid fertilizer and herbicide storage. We have the Michelin XeoBib. We have the MHTZ16, which is what you just saw there. That there is a slurry trailer. Pallet storage pack. Another update to the pallet storage pack. I mean, how many times have we been updated on this? Whoever's making this mod is doing a ton of updates. It seems like once a week we get an update for the pallet storage pack, guys. Refillable IBC Tank. And then we have the Robert FB200. Is that what I have there? I think this might be it right here. This is the right here. It's just a bale spike, basically. Of course, Sandy Bay 19 is back in testing. I think that'll make a lot of people excited. You guys waiting for Sandy Bay 19? I definitely am. I think this is going to be a nice map to have again back on Farming Simulator. Always looking forward to this. I'd love to see it when it pops back in here. Hopefully, early next week we'll see this bounce down and being testing for console, because if it passes for PC and goes down to console, you know we're really close. But until it bounces down into console testing, we're still a little ways away. So once we see it down in console testing, we'll be knowing we're getting close to it being released. This is the Sicma Bronty 3000, the SDL Group Pack, as well as Seasons Geo South Saskatchewan and Seed Production. We got a small pigsty that is back in testing. That's an update for that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this next mod, but can someone give me a name for this? I have no clue. Is it only PC only? DJ Goham says Sandy Bay is PC only. Interesting. I did not hear that, DJ. Thanks, buddy. I'm curious to see when that comes out. I'll have to see how that works. I thought it was going to be back and then back down afterwards. Anyways, someone pronounce that for me, because I cannot. F in chat for that for sure. Veenhuis JVK 1600. That would be right over there. And lastly, the wooden slurry tank and wool storage. Of course, we have wool storage. Where did my wool storage go? We've had a bunch of updates to the wool storage as well. That seems like it's a common one for us to get. It seems like once every 2 or 3 weeks, the wool storage has been getting updated lately. So we'll see what that update entails. More GlobalCompany stuff, right? All right, moving down the line into console, we have legal guide rails. We got the pack that has the pallets as well as the bale fork system there. The fuel tank, which was probably released today, actually. That was the fuel tank we had. The German cow barn. The old style house. This is actually a PC mod. The old style house. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same one that's been pushed over. So if you're on PC, you can download this right now if you do a search for old style house. We got our John Deere corn headers back in testing. as well as the John Deere S600, S700 series. Those are back in testing and down, actually being tested for console right now, which is kind of nice to see. Joskin Cargo Pack, Leli P300 silage harvester. We've been getting a lot of these lately, haven't we? These silage harvesters, these pull behind silage harvesters. Glad to see this coming out as well. I'm excited for this style mod. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited to see these come out. We have the Lizard D35, the Lizard LV520T, and the Lizard WM testing. We have the New Holland 40ER pack. You guys might remember this one. I like these tractors, those weren't bad at all. New Holland C232 skid steer custom. And then lastly, we have the placeable water fountain and the RMT. Currently, we're waiting on 91 mods, down under that 100 mark again, and waiting about 5 work days is the average wait time for those new mods. Boom. That's it. That is all. That is everything. We've talked everything up. That's all the new mods in testing, all the new mod updates, and all the new mods that have been released for Farm Sim today. And that's going to end it for the end of the week, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Anything new going on out there, let me know down in the comments. Love to hear from you folks. Hope you guys have something fun to plan, some new map maybe to play this weekend, since we're all down in isolation basically still. But hope you guys stay safe out there. That is going to do it for us today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you guys know what to do. Drop that like. Don't forget to subscribe. And folks, I will be back on Monday with the Farm Sim show, so hopefully we'll catch you then. This weekend, maybe Sunday evening, we'll see if we can pull off a stream potentially. Don't hold me to it. We'll see what we can do. I got busy stuff going on this weekend. Have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you soon. All right, have a good one, folks. We'll see you then.